welcome to the Nexus. We're going to do the last two stages of issue 16. We are doing 61 and 62 of the stages. Let's get going. Okay, so here we have 61. So 61 consists of that bit, which will obviously sit just on there like that. We also get at the edge of our saucer section. We're now going to start doing that. And so our first thing is we're going to be doing our life pods, our escape pod hatches. So I'm just going to go ahead along and do that. Then I'm going to grab these panels here. These are going to sit like that and like that. And we're going to secure them down with DM screws. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so there we go. There's the lifeboat, the life pods, I should say, the escape pod hatches, and the red mark should be facing towards that sort of side. So when we put it down, it should be like that, with the red facing the windows, effectively. Okay, next we're going to be putting on our outer edge, which is going to sit like that, making sure we get it on the right way. And we're going to use DM screws to secure that down. So here's one there. Once again, making sure it's nice and tight. Like that. And like that. So that's what that should look like now. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to put it on here. So effectively what we're going to do is slide it. Now, as you can see, there is a little light there. And we do have this little section just here. So this little section here would plug into the light. So we've got to plug the light into this section. If we can. It only goes in one way. There we go. So it's in. Next, what we're going to do is put one half of this, if we can, without it falling out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put it on there. It's going to sit just in here. And then we're going to slide it on like that. And then we're going to use FM screws to secure it in either end. So I'm going to go ahead and do all of that now. Okay, so you do have to sort of clip it down and stuff like that. So I'm just going to make sure I'm not snagging anything as I pick this up to show you. So we've just stuck on 10 forward. There it is there. And you can see the light is now on it. So we can flip it up. And you can see there. And I can slick it around just like that. So there we have. Now we've now completed that. Effectively completes that panel of the ship. And like I said, it was a bit of a, you do have to sort of click it in and pull it a little bit till it clicks in. But we got there in the end, and we now have 10 forward on our ship, which is brilliant. So I'm going to turn all this off now, like that, and we are now going to be putting in some more wires. So let's start with stage 62. Okay, so in stage 62 we do start our engineering hull, which is here. So we've got these little struts here. We're going to do this bit first before we do the wiring. Then this is not that too much in the way then. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is put these struts in. We've got two of them at the moment, and one is going to go there and one on there, and we're going to secure them in with BM screws. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so we put the two struts on there. We're next going to take the circuit board that we had in the previous stage, which is just here, and then this is going to sit just trying to see where. Okay, yeah. So just on there, like that. We're going to use FM screws to do that, so I'm going to do that now. Okay, there we go. So we've secured that in with the 4 FM screws. Don't over tighten these because of the board, but that is the start of our engineering hull. And you can see where the I think this sits up like this, so this is maybe the top section. Just there you can see where the support pole will go all the way through. So I think this may be the top section of the engineering hull. Like that. The upper bracket, it is indeed. I didn't read that bit. So this is the upper bracket. So that's brilliant. So that's done. So now we can crack on with our wires. So we've got all our wires here. We've got these little clips as well because we're going to be clipping them all down like that. So okay, so we've got the 4 lights here, and we've also got this one here which has that opening on it, and this one is going to go into this far plug here. So I'm going to plug this in first if I can. It's always good to get these, but because we're having to get through the other panel here, and sit just in there, and then what we're going to do is pass it round here. What it wants us to do is pass it round this section just here, like that, and then it wants it passed through the middle section just here. So it wants us to pass the wire, hang on, got snagged, like that, so underneath that board slightly and up through the sort of center, so it comes out just there, obviously for something later on. Okay, so we've got to grab these wires and we've got to basically separate them all like this. We're just going to, so all our wires need to look like that. So just going to split it like this, and then spray them open like that. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so now we have them all like this. We're going to put them onto these little bracket sections just here. Now these are the left ones, these are the right ones. We've got these little brackets here, left and right, with AM screws to secure them in. Where are they getting plugged in? So all of these are the smaller plugs, and they're going to go into this second board, this middle one here, and we're just going to run the 2 left ones on this side and then the 2 right ones from the other side. So that's all I'm going to do. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so I've done that. So I'm just going to bring this up closer and I'm going to show you. Okay, so that just there and there and there and there. So basically these 2 here are in the far side of the circuit board here, and these 2 are in that side of the circuit board, right at the very front there. The only thing left now is to put some power into it. And there we go. So there's those lights there and those ones there. Happy days. Okay, so we're at the end of issue 62 now, and the end of issue stage 62 and the end of issue 16, and we're now starting on the top section of our engineering hull, which is good, and we're now starting to put panels on the underside of our saucer section, which are coming along really nicely. Loving that we've got 10 forward now, and it's all come on. I would say it's been relatively straightforward, but there are, with every build, ups and downs, and this one is no exception. It's just perseverance with this one. I'm absolutely amazed by how it looks now, and every time I'm adding panels it looks even better and better, so I can't wait for it to be finished, and it's nice that it's coming along nicely. We have now finished the neck of the Enterprise and the warp nacelle, so we're sort of ticking things off now as we're going through. But all that's left for me to say is thank you so much for watching. Make sure you click like, subscribe and comment, and as always we'll see you at the next video, but until then we'll see you later.